Hello, I'm Jennifer with Jennifer Decorates, and in today's video I'm going to share with you a super find. I found an occasional chair with an ottoman for $50 and I gave it a makeover. More importantly, I want to talk to you about Performance Fabrics. They're a complete game changer, so stay tuned. So I am just like any other gal out there. I love to find a good deal. I was looking for a chair that would fit my frame and came on Facebook Marketplace, this adorable chair and ottoman for $50, and I was like, yeah, that's it. So before I dive into the makeover and a few things I did and a few tips I have, I want to talk to you about Performance Fabric and why it is such a game changer. Years ago, when we would go buy a couch, the salesman would say for another $100 or $200, we'll spray it with Scotchgard. Gone are those days. Performance fabrics have hit the market and it is exploding. They are wear resistant, kid and pet friendly, water resistant. Some performance fabrics can even be cleaned with bleach. They're coming in all kinds of colors. They're now soft instead of scratchy. And they are affordable. So when I knew I was going to do this chair and recover it, I knew Performance Fabric was it. One of the leading manufacturers in performance fabric is Krypton. Made in America, Green Guard certified. And I'm going to show you real quick a clip I did in the store, and that we had this couch done in a Krypton fabric. So I'm in my store because we have a couch that is covered with that Krypton fabric, and I want to show you how incredible this fabric is and how it repels liquids. So come in close. I have got a cup of water. I'm just gonna pour it onto the couch. Okay, seriously, if that doesn't check all the boxes, nothing will. So I don't know about you, but I want a home where people feel comfortable to come in. I have grandkids, I have dogs, we have people over a lot. I don't want anybody to feel like they can't touch anything or they can't spill anything. I want them to feel at home. And I don't think I'm gonna have another piece of upholstery in my house that's not either leather and easy to clean or performance fabric. So that's my tips on that. So let's talk about the chair itself. I chose a gray fabric that had a little bit of a stripe. I did not reupholster this chair myself. My mother could do that. I'm afraid I never had the talent for that, so I did hire that out. But one of the things I wanted to change was the legs. They were a little too contemporary for me. So I took a trip to Lowe's and I found these legs and I decided to stain them and to make them look just a little bit distressed. Okay, I have stained these with the golden oak and they're totally dry. So what I want to do now is I want to add a little depth and character to these legs, and I also kind of want to make them look like they're a little bit old. So you guys know how I love to play with paint. So I have taken a little bit of the Americana color in burnt umber, which is my favorite, and I put it on a plate and added a little water so I can kind of have the paint move around a little easier. I'm going to use just a really small narrow brush, and what I want to do is I want to age this like it would age just in real life. And so where I want to age it, if you can look real close, we've got a little bit of an edge there and a little bit of an edge here. This is where naturally dirt and dust would gather if this piece was to age. So that's how I'm going to do it to make it look old. Now, when you get ready to add this on here, you don't have to be totally perfect. What you want to have is a wet rag so that if you get a little too much on there, you can just wipe it off. So here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to start with the top one first, and I'm really just going to go right in there in the edge. I'm going to do a little bit at a time and then just kind of wipe it off. Now, even though we have applied an oil-based stain and acrylic paint is not oil-based, it's not going to be a big deal, and it will work really well on there because we're going to put a top coat on here anyway. was really tickled with the way the chair turned out, and knowing I don't have to worry about pets or stains, anything, makes me all the more happy. If you would like to learn how to reupholster a chair, I'm going to put a link in my description to 2 different YouTubers. They're fabulous ladies who do a great job explaining how to reupholster a chair. You could save a lot of money doing it on your own. Be sure to subscribe to my channel because I'm going to have more videos coming out later, and really be sure you hit that bell because it's going to tell you when I have a new video out. I hope you have a wonderful day.